Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, all of you. Yesterday, we have discussed transformation formulae for converting product into sum or difference. So, four formulae are there. 2 sin A cos B is sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. That is one formula. 2 cos A sin B. That is sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. 2 cos A cos B, that is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. 2 sin A sin B. For that you will get cos of A minus B minus of cos of A plus B. So those are the formulas used for converting whenever product is there into sum. So next, transformation formula for converting sum or difference into product. I have told four formulae. Sin C plus sin D. Sin C plus sin D equals to 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Sin C minus sin D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Cos C minus cos D. So minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. So these are the four formula used for converting sum or difference into product. Some two examples also I have given. Okay, na? So look at one more example on that. Look at one example. Cot 70 degree, cot 70 degree plus 4 cos 70 degree. This value you have to find out. Cot 70 degree plus 4 cos 70 degree. So cot 70 degree, that means this I will convert into cos and sine. Look at cos by sine plus, so this is 4 cos 70 degree. Now I am taking the LCM. Sine 70 is the LCM. You will get here 4 cos 70 degree sine 70 degree. So 4 sine, I will write this as, look at, product is there, I am writing 2 into 2 sine 70 degree cos 70 degree. Look at this. So now this is product. Whatever I have told, four formula are there. 2 sin A, for the time being you write 2 sin A cos B. Of course A equal to B. If you know 2 sin A cos A, you can write like that. For the time being 2 sin A cos B. So look at 2 sin A cos B, 2 into sin of A plus B. Write the formula comfortably. First study the formula. Sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. 2 sin A cos B formula is that. For the time being, write that formula. So this is cos 70 plus 2 into this is sin 140 divided by sin 70 degree. Look at this 140. This 140 I can convert into lower angle. That means this can be written 180 degree minus 40 degree. I can write it as 180 degree minus 40 degree. So it is nothing but sine of 180 degree minus 40 degree. What is 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta is sine theta. And in second quadrant, this is in second quadrant, sine is what? Positive. So you will get 2 sine 40 divided by 70 degree. Now look at cos 70 degree. Look at this. This will also, I will convert into sine. Cos 70 degree. I can write in sine because this is in sine. I can write it as this is 90 degree minus 20 degree. That means this is nothing but cos of 90 minus theta. This is sine 20. I am writing here in terms of sine. Sine 20 degree plus 2 sine 40 degree divided by sine 70 degree. Now I am clubbing one sine with one sine. I am clubbing one sine with one sine. Look at sine 40 degree plus sine 20 degree like this, and another sine 40 will be remaining divided by sine 70 degree. Look at 140 I have clubbed with this such that I can write sine C plus sine D again. Sine C plus sine D. That means you will get 2 sine. What is the formula? 2 sine C plus D by 2. What is C plus D? 40 plus 20. 40 plus 20 is nothing but 60 divided by 2. That means 60 divided by 2 means 30 degree. 2 sine C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. C minus D by 2 means C minus D. What you will get? 40 minus 20. 40 minus 20 divided by 2. That means 10 degree you will get. Plus sine 40 divided by just I have written the formula, nothing is there. This now sine 30 value, you know, sine 30 value is what? 1 by 2. So this is 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into cos 10 degree plus sine 40 degree divided by sine 70. So this 1 by 2, 2 will get cancelled. Now look at, here cos is there, here sine is there. Now if you convert this into sine, you can write easily formula. So cos theta is nothing but sine of 90 minus theta. Look at, whenever cos theta is there, how to convert into sine? Sine of 90 minus theta, because sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Now I am converting into sine. Sine of, this is 10 degrees there. 90 degree minus 10 degree I am writing, plus sine 40 degree divided by sine 70 degree. Now look at sine of 90 minus 10, sine 80 degree, less sine 40 degree divided by sine 70 degree. Now again sine C plus sine D. What is the formula? In this only third time I am writing sine C plus sine D. You must write directly 2 sine. What is their formula? 2 sine C plus D by 2. C plus D means 120 by 2. That means 60 degree cos C minus D by 2. C minus D by 2 means 80 minus 40. 40 divided by 2. Cos 20 degree divided by, look at here, sine 70 degree. Sine 70 degree. Now if you look at here, sine 70 is there, cos 20 is there. Sine theta this is. In terms of cos, what is that? Sine theta is nothing but cos of 90 minus theta. Converting sine into cos, sine theta is nothing but cos of 90 minus theta. That means this is nothing but cos 20 degree. So you got 2 into sine 60 is root 3 by 2 into cos 20 degree divided by cos 20 degree. So what is the answer? Root 3. What is the answer? Root 3. So just like that, whenever product is there, you write the product rule. Whenever sum or difference is there, ensure that two sines, two coses, in between plus or minus is there. Two sines or two coses. If sine theta is there, you want to convert into cos theta. Sine theta is nothing but cos of 90 minus theta. If cos theta is there, if you want to convert into sine theta, cos theta is nothing but sine of 90 minus theta. Like that, ensure both same trigonometric ratios and then write the formula. Just nothing is there. Like that, sum or product rules can be applied. If you keep on moving solving the problem, then you will get easily. Okay, na? If you try to by heart all the problems, then you will get nothing. Just this formula is there, how to apply sine C plus sine D. So that what is C, what is D. Try that, try one step and after one step and after one step, like that. Because this is not 1 or 10 or 20 problems to remember. Just you think in a creative manner, right? Step by step like that. Then it will be very easy in IIT. Next problem. Look at next problem. Next is we will sort out some rules of multiple and submultiple angles, and then mixture of problems will be there. Multiple and submultiple angles. multiple and submultiple angles formula. And after this formula, again mixture of transformations and multiple angles will be there. Look at. If A is an angle, then multiple angles means 2A, 3A, 4A, like that. These are called multiples of A. These are called multiples of A. Multiples of A. Just look at multiples of A. These are called multiple angles of A. And A by 2, A by 3, A by 4. This 2, 3, 4 will be in the denominator like that. Submultiples of A. Submultiples of A. Submultiples of A. So this 2A, 3A are called multiples of A, and A by 2, A by 3, A by 4 are called submultiples of A. Now look at, suppose for multiple angles, how to write trigonometric ratio? Look at sine 2A. That means sine of this multiple angle 2A, whatever it is there. Look at this formula. I will tell how. This is nothing but formula is 2 sine A cos A. Look at this 2A, this angle on the right hand side will become half of it. 2A is there here. 2 sine inside half the angle, cos inside half the angle. So sine 2A is this. I will tell how. And another formula is 2 tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A. These both are the formula. When 2A is there, you will get 2 sine A, half the angle this, cos half the angle this. This is in terms of sine and cos. Suppose if you want to write in terms of tan, 2 tan, just half the angle, half the angle. Look at how. This is nothing but sine of A plus A. Sine of A plus A. That means this is A, this is B. Sine of A plus B formula is there. Sine A cos A plus cos A sine A cos B plus this. That means this is nothing but 2 sine A cos A. 2 sine A cos A. This is the one. Now look at this. This is also can be written like this. Look at this is 2 sine A cos A divided by denominator 1 is there that I am writing sine square A plus cos square A. In the denominator 1 is there here. In the denominator 1 is there. That 1 can be written sine square A plus cos square A. Both numerator and denominator I am dividing with cos square A. I am dividing with cos square A. Both numerator I am dividing with cos square A. Now this cos A will become cancelled. So numerator will be 2 tan A divided by, split this sine square A by cos square A. This is tan square A plus 1. This is another formula. Right? If you want to write in terms of sine and cos, basic formula is 2 sine cos. Here inside angle, half angle of that. Basic formula is 2 tan by 1 plus tan square, half angle of that. So sine 2A. Suppose let us say sine A. Suppose this is sine A. Now you want to write in terms of half angle of this. Then same formula. This look at formula is, we will write like this. 2 into a by 2. 2 into a by 2. That means you will get 2 into, here in sine 2a, a is a by 2. That means 2 sine a by 2 cos a by 2. Here look at 2a is there, a you got. Here a is there, what you will get? Half the angle. A by 2, a by 2. That means next formula is 2 tan a by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square a by 2. 1 plus tan square a by 2. Okay. So half of this angle you will get. Half of a is what? A by 2, a by 2. Half of a is what? A by 2, a by 2. Half of 2a is what? A. Half of 2a is what? A. Formula remains same. 2 sine cos, 2 sine cos. What you will get? Here half of this, here half of this. This is the formula for sine 2a. That means whenever you want to convert into half the angle given, we will use this formula. Suppose sine 40 degree is there. Sine 40 degree is there. You want to convert into 20. You want to convert into 20. That means 2 sine 20 degree cos 20 degree. This is 2 into 20. 2 into 20. This is sine 2a. That means 2 sine a cos a. Like that, if you want to convert into half the angle. Suppose if you want to write in terms of tan, 2 tan, what is half the angle? 20 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 20 degree. Like that, in terms of sine cos means we will write this rule. In terms of tan means we will write this rule. Suppose look at one. Suppose look at. So whenever suppose you got sine A into cos A, let us say sine A into cos A. This can be clubbed. Whenever sine A and cos A is there, you multiply with 2. Multiply with 2. Half into 2 sine A cos A. So 2 sine A cos A is nothing but sine 2A. 2 sine A cos A is nothing but sine 2A. Whenever the right hand side is there, you write left hand side. Whenever left hand side is there, you write right hand side, like that. Suppose take an example. Suppose an angle is like this. Look at sine x divided by sine x by 8 is there. Suppose sine x divided by sine x by 8 is there. Now this is x by 8. Obviously the numerator you will convert. That means sine A can be written as 2 sine. I am writing 2 sine cos formula. 2 sine x by 2. Half the angle, just nothing is there. Easy formula. Right? So sine A is nothing but 2 sine A by 2 cos A by 2. Now x by 8 is there. That means again this can be converted into half again. So this is again sine A. This is again sine A. That means again you can write 2 sine half the angle cos x by 4 into cos x by 2 divided by sine x by 8. Sine x by 8. Again 8 is there. Now again we will take sine. So you have the option of writing sine formula. Again sine A. Again half angle you will get. Again half angle means, so this is 2 into 2, 4 into sine x by 4 I am writing again. 2 sine A by 2 means x by 8 cos x by 8 into cos x by 4 into cos x by 2 divided by Sine x by 8 now got cancelled. That means this ratio is equal to 4 into 2 8 cos x by 2 cos x by 4 cos x by 8. Like that, whenever sine A is there, you can write it as 2 sine A by 2 cos A by 2. Inside angle, you take it as A and then write 2 sine A by 2 cos A by 2. If tan is needed, you write 2 tan A by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Like that, converting sine into half angles. Suppose, look at another problem. Suppose angle is like this, look at. Suppose, look at, angle is like this. Sine theta into cos theta into cos 2 theta into cos 4 theta. Now you have to simplify this. There is no denominator. In the denominator is, that's why given hint. Now look at sine theta cos theta is there. Now you multiply with 2. Right? So this is 2 sine theta cos theta. That is nothing but according to the 2 sine A cos A is nothing but sine 2A into sine 2 theta into cos 2 theta into cos 4 theta. Now look at again sine A cos A. Sine whatever it is, then you take it as A. Same A is there. Now again multiply with 2. Again multiply with 2. Again multiply with 2. So this is nothing but 2 sine A cos A. Look at 2 sine A cos A. That means again you will get sine 2 into 2 theta. Right? So look at here again. Sine A cos A again. Sine A cos A. Again multiply with 2. Again multiply with 2. That means this is nothing but 1 by 8 sine 8 theta. Sine 2 into 4 theta is what? 8 theta. Like that you can club. Whenever 2 sine cos is there, you can write sine 2a. And whenever sine a is there, you can write 2 sine a by 2 cos a by 2. Like that, you have to use the first rule of multiple angles. Next rule is cos. Okay. Cos 2a is nothing but formula is cos square a minus sine square a. Proof is left to you. Just like a plus c, you write. One I told no. So remember this formula, cos square a minus sine square a. If you want to write cos 2a in terms of both cos and sine, cos square minus sine square. Here 2a is there. Here half angle. Right side will always be half the angle to the left hand side. This is cos square a minus sine square a. Similarly, if you want to write in only cos, 2 cos square a minus 1, nothing is there. Here in the above formula, you write sine square a equal to 1 minus cos square a. Then you will get this one. So in terms of only cos, if you have to write cos 2a equal to 2 cos square a minus 1. Next, in terms of sine, if you have to write, you write 1 minus 2 sine square a. 1 minus 2 sine square A. If you want to write in terms of tan, formula is 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. 1 plus tan square A. Like that, there are 4 formulae. Cos 2A. In all the 4 formulae, right hand side is half of this angle. Right? Cos 2A in cos and sine. Cos square A minus cos square A minus sine square A. One formula. In terms of only cos, 2 cos square A minus 1. In terms of only sine, 1 minus 2 sine square A. In terms of only tan, 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. Now look at how to apply. Suppose if only A is there. If only A is there, if A is there, what you will get? This can be written. Always basic formula is that. It can be written 2 into A by 2. 2 into A by 2. That means here A is A by 2. So cos square A by 2 minus sine square A by 2. This is half angle. Right? So this is in terms of only cos, how you can write cos square A by 2 minus 1. So this is 1 minus 2 sine square A by 2. So this is in terms of tan divided by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Just look at cos A, cos square minus sine square, half the angle A by 2. Basic formula is 2 cos square minus 1. Inside half the angle. Look at 1 minus 2 sine square, half the angle A by 2. 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square, half the angle A by 2, A by 2. To the right hand side, half angle will be there in both the formulae. That you have to remember. Suppose look at. Suppose cos 70 degree is there. Suppose cos 70 degree is there. If I want to write in terms of 35 and only in cos, this is nothing but I want to write in cos. 2 cos square, this is the formula. Half the angle by 2 is what? 35 degree minus 1. 35 degree minus 1, like that. Suppose if I want to write, suppose 80 degree, 80 degree. I want to write only in terms of sine. 1 minus 2 sine square. Half the angle is what? 40 degree. There's nothing. 1 minus 2 sine square, half the angle. Suppose look at cos 6x is there. Cos 6x is there. Cos 6x is there. I want to write in terms of 3x. And only in cos I have to write. What you have to write? 2 cos square, 2 cos square, this by 2. 3x minus 1. Suppose I want to write cos 5x. Cos 5x in terms of tan. That means formula is 1 minus tan square, half the angle. That means 5x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square 5x by 2. Like that, simple. Okay, now like that formula. How to use? Basic is cos square minus sine square, 2 cos square minus 1, 1 minus 2 sine square, 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square. And inside that you write half angle. So like that. Suppose take one simple example. Take one simple example. Look at one example. tan 25 degree minus 1 divided by tan 25 degree plus 1 plus, follow basics carefully, tan 25 degree plus 1 divided by tan 25 degree minus 1 equal dash. Suppose, look at, you have to simplify that expression. Now take the LCM. Take the LCM. Tan 25 degree plus 1 into tan 25 degree minus 1. Right? So now taken the LCM. Here tan 25 degree plus 1 is there. This will come up. So if we multiply tan 25 degree minus 1 whole square plus, right? So here tan 25 minus 1 is there. So you will get tan 25 degree plus 1 whole square. This you will get, right? So now this is of form a minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square. So you will get 2 into a square plus b square. A square plus b square divided by a plus b into a minus b. Tan square 25 degree minus 1 square. Now if you look at here, this is like tan square a plus 1 divided by tan square a minus 1. Look at this formula. So 2 into, I am writing like 1 plus tan square by, minus I am taking common, 1 minus tan square 25 degree. Now this I am writing 2 minus 2 into 1 by, this I am bringing down, 1 minus tan square 25 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 25 degree. Now take this as a, it is of the form 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a means, this is the one, cos 2a. What is that? Cos 2a. That means minus 2 divided by cos 2a. Cos of 2 into 25. That means minus 2 divided by cos 50 degree. That means that given value is nothing but minus 2 secant 50 degree. Minus 2 secant 50 degree. Like that, the term is there. 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. If the term is there, you have to write cos 2a. So if you are not willing to remember those formulae, then nobody can do anything. Right? If you want to remember those basic formula and work out on those, then you will get easily trigonometry. Now look at next proposition. Suppose whenever 1 plus cos a, whenever 1 plus cos of some angle is there, this can be written, this you will get number of times now in problems. 1 plus cos a is nothing but 2 cos square a by 2. How? I am writing cos a. Cos a formula in cos is what? 2 cos square half the angle minus 1. Just now I told. This in terms of cos is 2 cos square. A is here a by 2 minus 1. This one will get cancelled. So 1 plus cos a is nothing but 2 cos square a by 2. Suppose let us say 1 plus cos 40 degree is there. This is a. This is what? 2 cos square. 2 cos square a by 2. That means 20 degree. 40 by 2 means 20 degree. Suppose just like this. Look at 1 plus cos 7x is there. 1 plus cos 7x is there. Whatever it is there, you take a. That means 2 cos square a by 2, 7x by 2. Like that, with combination of 1 and plus, you get, then you write 2 cos square a by 2. Then next, 1 minus cos a. 1 minus cos a is nothing but 2 sine square a by 2. 1 minus cos a is nothing but, look at how cos a is what formula in sine, 1 minus 2 sine square a by 2. That means this is nothing but 2 sine square a by 2. Right. Whenever minus is there, that means suppose let us say 1 minus cos 22 degrees there. 1 minus cos a. This is nothing but 2 sine square 22 by 2. That means this is 2 sine square 11 degree. Like that, 2 sine square a by 2. So similarly, 1 minus cos a divided by 1 plus cos a. This is nothing but, look at, this is 2 sine square a by 2 divided by 2 cos square a by 2. That means tan square a by 2. Tan square a by 2. So similarly, 1 plus cos a divided by 1 minus cos a. This is nothing but cot square a by 2. Cot square a by 2. Just if you remember these two enough, whenever they are there, you can write that. Suppose take one simple problem of how to simplify. How to simplify. Suppose take one simple example. Take one simple example, 1 plus sine theta minus cos theta divided by 1 plus sine theta plus cos theta. Let us say this one. So look at, now 1 is there, cos theta is there, you club those both, plus sine theta divided by, so now 1 is there, you club with cos theta plus sine theta. Now look at here, 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos A is what? 2 sine square theta by 2. So now look at here, you got half angle. So sine theta, sine A can be written 2 sine A by 2 cos A by 2 divided by 1 plus cos theta is nothing but 2 cos square theta by 2. Now the sine theta can be written like this. 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Now look at 2 sine, in this 2 sine theta by 2 common into, so sine theta by 2 plus cos theta by 2. If you take common, you will get this one divided by, now if you take 2 cos theta by 2 common, you will get here cos theta by 2 plus sine theta by 2. So that means like that. Like that, whenever the simplification will come, write 1 combination with cos. Then you can use make of 1 minus cos A equal to 2 sine square A by 2. 1 plus cos A equal to 2 cos square A by 2. Like that, number of times it will come. You have to make use of that. Like that, how to use that cos 2 theta rule. Suppose look at one problem. So I have told cos 2a rule, cos 2a rule I told. Now tan 2a. Tan 2a is nothing but only one rule is there. 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a. Similarly, this is tan 2a, only one rule. 2 tan by 1 minus tan square, and 2a is there, half the angle you will write. Half the angle you will write. Tan a. Suppose let us say tan a, if you will get 2 tan a by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square a by 2. So this is the only one rule. Suppose let us say tan 3x is there. Tan 3x. If you want to write in half angles, then you write like this. 2 tan half the angle divided by 1 minus tan square 3x by 2. Like that. Right? Whenever this term will come, 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a, that is tan 2a. Like that formula, depending upon the requirement. Suppose take one problem. If 3 sin x plus 4 cos x equal to 5, then given that, take one simple problem. 6 tan x by 2 minus 9 tan square x by 2 equal to dash. Suppose take one simple problem. Now here sin x given, cos x given, and he asking the value of in terms of tan x by 2. Obviously we will select the formula sin x in terms of tan. 2 tan by 1 plus tan square. 1 plus tan square x by 2 plus 4 into 1 minus tan square x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square x by 2 equal to what? 5. Equal to 5. Now look at, take the LCM here, take the LCM. So this is 6 tan x by 2 plus 4 minus 4 tan square x by 2 equal to 5. Now cross multiply that side. 6 tan x by 2 minus plus 4 minus 4 tan square x by 2 equal to 5 plus 5 tan square x by 2. Now what he is asking is 6 tan x by 2 minus 9 tan square x by 2. This 5 tan square x by 2 bring this side. So this will become minus 9 tan square x by 2 equal to 5 minus 4, 1. That is the answer. Like that in the problem, if requirement is in tan, you write in tan half angle formula. Like that, how to apply tan rule, tan formula for sin x and cos x. Now take one more problem. Look at. if cos x plus cos y plus cos z equal to 0. Cos x plus cos y plus cos z equal to 0. Sin x plus sin y plus sin z equal to 0. Then cos square, okay, cos square x minus y by 2 equal dash. Numerical value of cos square x minus y by 2. Look at. So numerical value means constant. So I am rewriting first equation like this. This is nothing but minus cos z. Let us say this is first equation. So then second equation I am rewriting it as sin x plus sin y equal to minus sin z. I am rewriting like this. Let us say second equation. Now squaring and adding. Look at 1 square plus 2 square. Look at here. Cos x plus cos y whole square plus sin x plus sin y whole square equals to cos square z plus sin square z is what? 1. Cos square z plus sin square z is 1 identity. Now look at a plus b whole square here, a plus b whole square here. Here a square cos square x plus sin square x 1 plus cos square y plus sin square y 1 2 into cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. That is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. That is from the compound angles tool. What is that? What is that? Cos of a minus b. Now look at 2. 2 common. So this is 2. This is what? 2. So now 2 take common. 2 into 1 plus cos x minus y. This is what? 1. Right? I have taken 2 plus 2 is the 2 taken common. Now look at 1 plus cos a. 1 plus cos a is what? 2 cos square a by 2. This is nothing but 2 cos square a by 2 equal to 1. Now what is asking? Cos square x minus 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 4. That is the answer. Like that. So 1 plus cos a is there. You write 2 cos square a by 2. That is how to make use of the all those formulae. Look at our next problem. We will go to further application. We will go to one more further application. While solving, you enjoy how to solve the problem. Okay, don't scared at the problem. Don't be scared. Well, nothing is there. Just few formulas are there. How to make use? You have to take it as a challenge. Every problem. So cos theta equals to, suppose take 3 cos phi plus 2 divided by 3 cos phi plus 2 divided by, suppose let us say 3 plus 2 cos phi, let us say. Given that, then tan theta by 2 divided by tan phi by 2 equal to dash. Let us take an example. So let us take an example. This is given. So this is given and you have to find this one. Right? So whenever this, so you know componendo and dividendo. Componendo and dividendo means if A by B equal to C by D, then componendo and dividendo is what? A plus B by A minus B equals to C plus D divided by C minus D. That is componendo and dividendo. Look at here. So here one ratio is there. Make it like the ratio cos theta divided by 1 equal to divided by 3 plus 2 cos phi. Look at that. So now this is A. Now this is B. Now this is C. This is D. So A by B equal to C by D. Now applying componendo and dividendo, because whenever with cos one combination is there, you know 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta. If you apply componendo and dividendo, then you will get direct formula. That means cos theta plus 1 divided by cos theta minus 1. A plus B by A minus B equal to C plus D plus D. 3 plus 2 cos phi divided by C minus D minus 3 plus 2 cos phi. Right? Just I have written componendo and dividendo. Look at here, you know 1 plus cos theta. You know 1 plus cos theta is what? 2 cos square theta by 2 divided by, take minus common, that means minus of 1 minus cos theta. This is 2 sin square theta by 2. Okay? Just if we take minus common, 1 minus cos theta. Now look at here, 3 cos phi plus 2 cos phi, 5. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 take common. 5 if you take common, you will get cos phi plus 1 divided by, now look at here, 3 cos phi minus cos phi. This is cos phi. 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. Therefore, 2 gets cancelled. Now if you look at here, cos square theta by 2 divided by sin square theta by 2 equals to 5 into 2 cos square phi by 2 divided by 1 plus cos A, that is nothing but 2 cos square A by 2 minus, you take common, minus 2 sin square phi by 2. Just nothing, formula, basic formula, that is this and this is minus is there here. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled and this minus got cancelled. So now look at here, this is, alright, cot square theta by 2 equal to 5 into cot square phi by 2. Now he is asking in tan, no? So you write 1 by tan square theta by 2 equals to 5 by tan square phi by 2. 5 by 2. Now look at this, tan square, bring that side and 5 this side. 1 by 5 equal to tan square theta by 2 divided by tan square phi by 2. That means this is nothing but tan theta by 2 divided by tan phi by 2 whole square. This is nothing but 1 by 5. Therefore, tan theta by 2 divided by tan phi by 2 equal to how much? Plus or minus 1 by root 5. Plus or minus 1 by root 5. This is one. Problem is tough only, but going in a systematic manner, it will become easy. Just nothing is there here. Whenever ratio is there, you apply componendo and dividendo. Then you got 1 plus cos A and 1 minus cos A. That for those formulas you write 2 cos square A by 2, 2 sin square A by 2. Number of problems will be there on this model. Whenever cos theta and one combination is there, you write componendo and dividendo. So these type of models you can easily do. Look at next model. Another model we will see. Look at another model. Another model. If cos alpha equals to 2 cos beta minus 1 divided by 2 minus cos beta 2 minus cos beta, given that alpha beta lies between 0 and pi, comma alpha plus beta equal to pi. Alpha plus beta equals to pi. Then tan alpha by 2 equal to dash. Tan alpha by 2 equal to dash. Look at here. So in the previous problem also same. Divide by 1 we have taken. Divided by 1 we have taken. Divided by 1 we have taken. Right? So now in the same manner, you can proceed taking by 1 and then applying componendo and dividendo. Let us try an alternate method for this. Let us try an alternate method for this. Now he is asking only alpha. That means beta is nothing but pi minus alpha. Beta is nothing but pi minus alpha. Now I want to replace there cos beta. Now cos beta is what? Cos of pi minus alpha. Cos of pi minus alpha. This is nothing but cos of 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta means cos theta and second quadrant negative. That means look at cos alpha equals to. So in place of cos beta, you replace minus cos alpha minus 1 divided by. So you will get 2 plus cos alpha. 2 plus cos alpha. Okay. Now look at, bring this side. Bring this side. 2 cos alpha. Look at this. 2 cos alpha plus cos square alpha equals to minus 2 cos alpha minus 1. Minus 1. Now all bring this side. Cos square alpha plus 4 cos alpha. So 2 cos alpha plus cos square 4 cos alpha plus 1 equal to 0. Right? So this you got, look at. Now solve cos alpha. Cos alpha value you can get from here. Cos alpha is nothing but minus the quadratic equation is there, minus 4 plus or minus root of b square. B square means 16 minus 4 into a into c, 4 into 1 into 1 divided by 2. So therefore cos alpha is nothing but minus 4 plus or minus root 12 divided by 2. Root 12 divided by 2. That means cos alpha is nothing but plus or minus 4 into 3. That means 2 root 3 divided by 2. So you got 2 cancel, cos alpha equal to minus 2 plus or minus root 3. Minus 2 plus or minus root 3. Look at, now you got the cos alpha value. Look at. Cos alpha you got minus 2 plus root 3, comma minus 2 minus root 3. Both values you got. Now this value is less than 1. This value, look at, if you this is 1.732 minus 2. That means this lies between minus 1 and 1. Cos always lies between, in the next chapter we will get. Cos always lie between minus 1 and 1 only. Cos angle lies always between minus 1 and 1. In the coming chapter you will get. Now if you look at, this is less than minus 1, so this is not possible. That is less than minus 1 value, that is not possible. So cos alpha is nothing but, this is less than minus 1 value. That is not possible. So root 3 minus 2. Now from this method I got cos alpha equals to root 3 minus 2. Now look at, we know the formula for tan square alpha by 2. Tan square alpha by 2 is nothing but 1 minus cos alpha divided by 1 plus cos alpha. Suppose if you write that, look at, 1 minus of root 3 minus 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 minus 2. Root 3 minus 2. If you look at 1 plus 2, 3 minus root 3 divided by 3 minus root 3 divided by, this is root 3 minus 1. Right? This is 1 plus 2, 3 minus root. Now take root 3 common. Root 3 common, if you take root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So this is what? Root 3. This is what? Root 3. Therefore, you got tan square alpha by 2 is nothing but 3 power 1 by 2. Therefore, tan alpha by 2 is nothing but 3 power 1 by 2 whole power 1 by 2. That means this is nothing but 3 power 1 by 4. 3 power 1 by 4. Like that, another approach. 3 power 1 by 4 is the answer. Or otherwise, in the just like the previous problem, you can solve by 1. Applying componendo and dividendo, and then applying 1 plus cos A equal to 2 cos square A by 2. 1 minus cos A equal to 2 sin square A by 2. Like that method also you can solve. Okay, next we will see some application. Look at another application now. Look at cos alpha plus cos beta is given as 1 by 3. This is given 1 by 3. Sin alpha plus sin beta. Sin alpha plus sin beta is given 1 by 4. Is given 1 by 4. Find number 1. These values you have to find out. Look at sin of alpha plus beta, cos of alpha plus beta. Number 3, tan of alpha plus beta. Look at another model, basic model. Look at. So now you know the transformation rule. Cos alpha plus cos beta, that means cos C plus cos D is nothing but 1 by 3. So this is cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2 equal to 1 by 3. Just I have written transformation, nothing is there. Whenever two causes are there, that you can convert into product like this. Next, look at sin alpha plus sin beta. Sin alpha plus sin beta is nothing but 1 by 4. Now this is sin C plus sin D. 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2 equal to 1 by 4. Just I have written transformation, nothing I have done special. Right? Now I want to divide 1 by 2. 1 divided by 2. Let us say 1 divided by 2 because common is there here. That will get cancelled. Now look at this divided by this means cos alpha by 2 will get cancelled. 2 will get cancelled. You will get cot of alpha plus beta by 2. You will get cot of alpha plus beta by 2 equal to 1 by 3 divided by 1 by 4. That is nothing but 4 by 3. If cot is known, tan of alpha plus beta by 2 is nothing but 1 divided by cot. That means tan is nothing but 1 by cot. That is nothing but 3 by 4. Now look at, you know tan of alpha plus beta by 2. Now first question, look at this. So that means you know tan theta by 2. This is, if this is theta, you know tan theta by 2. Now I am writing, look at. So as alpha plus beta is known, I am writing like this. Look at this. So this is sine of 2 into alpha plus beta by 2. What is sine in terms of tan? This is 2a. Sine 2a formula. 2 tan a. In terms of tan, because tan a is known. This is 2a, and about tan a you know 2 tan divided by 1 plus tan square alpha plus beta by 2. What is tan of alpha plus beta by 2? So this is nothing but 2 into 3 by 4 divided by 1 plus 9 by 16. That means 6 divided by 4 divided by 25 by 16. So 4 ones, 4 fours, and here you will get, in the numerator you will get 4. That means 24 divided by 25. That is the answer. Here the thing is, tan A here. Look at this is what tan of alpha plus beta, but here you want alpha plus beta. That means I have written this as sine of 2 into this is A. This is A means tan A, and you have to calculate tan sine 2A. Sine 2A is nothing but 2 tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A, basic model. Suppose look at alpha plus beta. This is nothing but you can write it as 2 into alpha plus beta by 2 because that angle is known. So now this I will take it as A. Cos 2A formula is what in terms of tan? 1 minus tan square A. A means alpha plus beta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square alpha plus beta by 2. Now tan of alpha plus beta by 2 is what? This is the one. 1 minus this square. That means 9 by 16. 3 by 4 whole square is 9 by 16 divided by 1 plus 9 by 16. So if you take the LCM, you will get 7 by 16 divided by 25 by 16. That means you will get 7 by 25. 7 by 25. Like that cos of alpha plus beta. Suppose next one is what? Third one. Third one easily you will get idea tan of alpha plus beta. What is the tan? Tan 2a is 2 tan a divided by 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a by 2. So this is nothing but I will write it as 2 into alpha plus beta by 2. 2 into alpha plus beta by 2. That means this is nothing but tan 2a. Tan 2a formula is nothing but 2 tan a. A means alpha plus beta by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square alpha plus beta by 2. This, so tan of alpha plus beta by 2. So 2 into 3 by 4 divided by 1 minus 9 by 16. 6 by 4 divided by 7 by 16. You take LCM. That means this 4 will get cancelled. 4 will come up. 24 divided by 7. That is the answer. 24 divided by 7. Just here tan A is known and you have to calculate sine 2A, cos 2A, tan 2A. Because tan A is known, obviously you will write the standard rule. Like that. Look at one more problem. Look at them. Some standard values are there, those must be remembered. Look at some standard values are there. Those values for some angles I will tell. Don't go away. Today you revise all the formulae and then solve the examples and then practice exercise. Strictly you do. Today's study hour will be in Google Classroom. Strictly you do all those problems. Otherwise, your basics you will miss out. Look at some standard angles. You remember these values for 22.5 degree. For 22.5 degree. For 22.5 degree means in 45 half 45 by 2. This is called pi by 8. 45 by 2, that means pi by 4 divided by 2. Pi by 8, these you remember. Sine root of root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. These must be remembered. While telling those concepts, I will tell for the time being you remember. Root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. This is the value. Now this angle will become your table angle. These values, whenever you got, you write this. Root 2 minus 1. When that concept you will get, I will tell you how. But for the time being, remember these values. Cot. Whenever you got 22.5 degree, you write these values. 22.5 degree. This is one table angle now. All this. Now look at 18 degree. Next. 18 degree. Pi by 10. 18 degree means 180 by 10. This is also pi by 10. In this, two values you have to remember. Sine 18 degrees, root 5 minus 1 by 4, cos 18 degrees, cos 18 degree. 2 root 5 divided by 4, cos 18 degree. These two values you have to remember. 18 degree. Similarly, for 36 degree, pi by 5, 36 degree. Look at 180 divided by 5 means 36. 180 divided by 5 means 36. Look at. These are also known values from now onwards. Sine 18 degree is nothing but 10 minus 2 root 5 divided by 4. No. Sine 36. Sine 36. Cos 36 degree is nothing but root 5 plus 1 by 4. Remember these values. Now 22.5 degree is now table angle, 18 degree is table angle, and 36 degree. These three angles added to your group. Okay now. So then another angle is there, miscellaneous angle. 7.5 degree. 7.5 degree means 15 divided by 2. Pi by 24. 15 is pi by 12. Pi by 24 angle. Pi by 24. So in this, what you have to remember is sine 7.5 degree. Remember this value? Divided by 2 root 2. 2 root 2. Square root of 4 minus root 6 minus root 2 divided by 2 root 2. That value. Cos 7.5 degree is nothing but divided by 2 root 2. That is cos 7.5 degree. So next, tan 7.5 degree. Tan 7.5 degree is also value. It will be symmetrical. Look at tan 7.5 degrees root 2 minus root 3 minus root 4 plus root 6. This value you remember. Tan 7.5 degree root 2 plus root 3 plus root 4 plus root 6. Now these values are added into your list. So yesterday 15 I told, Now 22.5 degree, 18 degree, 37 degree, 18 degree, 36 degree and 7.5 degree. These values are added to your list. Whenever these values will come, you have to substitute in the problems. Okay, now today what you do is you practice all the formulae and then supporting basic examples I have given. Complete all those solved examples carefully. Okay, now such that you can learn the concepts. You do on your own practice problems. Okay, now step after step, step after step. So for this problem, what is the formula to write? Write one formula. If it is mistake, then again you change that formula. Like that, think in a creative manner to solve the problems, not like in a mug up manner, because there will be thousands of problems. If you mug up, then it will not work out. Think in a creative manner how to use the formula, what is the logic in using. Like that, if you do, trigonometry will be very, very easy topic. Okay, now thank you all of you and have a nice day.